welcome to another lesson with guitar control. My name is Matthias Rengel, and today you're going to be checking out the song Versace on the Floor by Bruno Mars. If you have an acoustic guitar, grab it, because we're going to be checking out how to play the chords and how to groove with it. As usual, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and there's a link in the description where you can get the tab, click on it, tap on it, and you're going to download it. Let's get down to it. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to be checking out, the first chord is going to be a D major 7. We have like a kind of like a little structure that keeps moving. That's going to be for the verse and for the chorus, and then we have sort of like a pre-chorus or like a second part of the verse that leads to the chorus. So this first structure goes with a D major 7, then goes to a F sharp minor, but don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly how to play each one of these chords, okay? But D major 7, F sharp minor, G major 7, and then right here we have a G over A. Sometimes it goes from the G over A to the A over B, but it's just the same chord actually. It just moved like 2 steps up. But anyways, for the first chord, you're going to place your index finger on the 5th fret, okay? Then you're gonna grab your ring finger and place it on the 7th fret of the 4th string, middle finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string, and pinky finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string. That's your D major 7. If that's too complicated for you to play, you can go into this one. It's not the same, but it's kind of similar. I mean, it's just missing the high note that I think it sounds really, really cool. But for this one, you just place the index on the 2nd fret of the 3rd, 2nd, 1st string, right? This one is much cooler. The next chord is going to be a F sharp minor. So for that one, you probably know it, but it comes from the shape comes from the E minor, which we all know the E minor, right? All you gotta do in this one is just move it 2 steps up and put the index finger on the 2nd fret all over the strings, right? And then you just bring down those ring and pinky finger on the 4th fret of the 5th and 4th string. Pretty cool, right? Then you go into this G major 7, and for this one you're going to place your index finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string and ring finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string and pinky finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. Right after that you got the middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And ideally, if you're playing with a pick or something like that, right, where you're just like strumming everything, ideally you want to have the 5th muted. But in this case, I'm mostly personally just playing it thumb and fingers. So yeah, we have the 3 chords. And then right after that, we have our famous G over A. Super easy actually, you would think that it's hard, but pinky finger on the 5th fret of the 4th, ring finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Then you put your ring finger on the 5th fret of the 6th string, right? So right there, then bring the pinky there, middle finger on the 4th, and index on the 3rd. You can just play with that. What you can do is you can play all the notes at the same time and then come down and hit it. If you want to get a little bit more fancy, you can do thumb, notes, notes, right? Thumb, notes, notes. No, thumb, notes, notes. Thumb, notes, no, no, right? Well, anyway, you repeat that. The second time you come up to this. You move it up, okay, like this. That's the second time, because the first time you do just this. Right? But the second time you go. Thumb, no. Oh, no. Okay, when I say note, it means no, like you're playing stuff at the same time. But anyway, so Right after that, we're going to into the second part of the verse, or the pre-chorus. For this, you're going to grab the first chord that you learned, the D major 7, and bring it down 2 steps, okay? 2 frets. And that's going to be your C major. And right after the C major, you're going to go into this B sus4 and turn it into a B7 right after that. So for that, index finger on the 2nd fret, okay? And then you have ring finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string and pinky finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And you're going to play this once, and then you're going to bring down the pinky fret up below into the 4th tone. Like that, see? So. And right after that, you go back to the G major 7 that you already know. And check this out, we're going to do this once, and then we're going to change it into a G minor 6. For that, you're going to put your middle finger on the 3rd fret, right? Because we're in G of the 6th string, and then you're gonna grab your index on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and your ring and pinky on the 3rd fret of the 3rd and 2nd string. So far. And now we're going to an E minor. You know the E minor, but if you don't, you just have to put your fingers on the 2nd fret of the 5th and 2nd fret of the 4th. Right after that, you're going to go, remember this chord that we did here? The B sus4 going into the B7? Well, it's going to be the same, except that you're going to lift your pinky and put the middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. But see, it's kind of like the same. And then right after that, we're going to A sus7, A sus4. So for that one, if you think about it, it's the same as this one, but 2 frets down. So we have a finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string and a finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, coming down to the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. So far we have and now we're going to the next part. You're going to go back into the G major 7 that you know. And check this out, this is going to be an A over G. You know this delicious A that we all know. We're going to grab it and put a G, the 3rd fret of the 6th string with that. So it would be as if you play your A major and then you just put the pinky there, which is super complicated, but you can do it like that if you want. But I prefer to just put the middle finger there and then cover all the strings there with the index. So. And then you go into a A minor 7, D7. So for the A minor 7, you probably know it, but 2nd fret of the 4th string and 1st fret of the 2nd string. And then for the D7, you're gonna have the middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string and index finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, and back into the G major 7. Yeah, that G major 7 is like hitting. It appears every time, you know. And then right after that, you're gonna go into our first one of the 2nd chord that we ever play, which is the F sharp minor, and back to the B sus4. Right, we already know that one. And then you're gonna go back into the E minor. And right after that, you're gonna play a D over F sharp. Super simple. This is just the D, your normal D chord that you know the D major. but you put the second fret of the 6th string at the bottom. A very easy way to play this is like this. 2nd fret with the index, 2nd fret of the 3rd with the middle, 3rd fret of the 2nd with the ring finger, and just leave the 1st open. So back to the G major 7 and back to our amazing G over A, and then it restarts. And it keeps repeating. But anyway, that's all for today. It's a really, really cool song. It's gonna take a little bit of work to play it, but once you get it, I mean, you're gonna be able to play these really beautiful chords and you're gonna be able to show off your skills. So yeah, give it a try, go slowly, part by part, analyze everything that I've just said. There's a link in the description, and please click on it or tap on it and get the tab, because it's going to help you so much to follow along with this lesson. And you're going to learn new chords, which is going to be awesome because you're going to expand your knowledge. But anyway, as usual, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for daily guitar lessons, and leave a comment down below. I would love to know what is your favorite song by Bruno Mars. So leave it down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching.